sights. Woo! This is my review of WrestleMania 29. As a matter of fact, this is my whole trip. I'm going to tell you about my whole trip. So sit back, relax. It's story time. If you like how I tell stories, I'm trying to be full of energy and animated, so y'all have fun listening to my whole WrestleMania 29 experience. All right? Get your popcorn and your soda pop and sit down and relax and listen. All right, so I'm just gonna tell you real quick, this was not Miami. This was not WrestleMania 28, okay? Just let you know. WrestleMania 28 was one of the greatest vacations, if not the best vacation I've ever had, if not the best show that I've ever been to. But, now, so, we on the train in Hamilton, New Jersey. We take that train straight up to New York. We get there, we check in. They got cookies for us. On the way there, though, when we got dropped off at the train station, on the way from Penn Station to the hotel, we walked like 14, 15, 20 blocks, whatever it was. The wheels on my suitcase split. So I'm getting pissed. I'm getting hot. I'm lugging this heavy ass suitcase, trying to drag it. One of the wheels is dragging because it's split. The other one's still good, but it's almost about to split. So already starting this irritation of New York City and this trip to fucking WrestleMania 29. Fuck you, John Cena. I know he had nothing to do with the wheels, but anyway, so you know, we on our way, we get there and everything, and so we get to our room. Room's real nice. We didn't do shit, I don't think, the first day. But then we go to WrestleMania Axxess, so we get there. If none of you ever been to WrestleMania Axxess, especially it's a time to meet and greet all the superstars, get autographs, buy merchandise, take pictures with the stand-ups, and you know, all this other stuff you can do. They even got this stupid ass booth where you can rap John Cena's theme. You know what I mean? Yeah. You sit there, literally in the booth. Everybody can see you. You put the headphones on. And some dudes be in there rocking too. Your time is up. My time is now. You can't see me. My time is now. The franchise, boy, I'm shining now. Like this dude's in there, just like they killing it. Like they really feel that they're John Cena. I tell you this, it's stupid, but it's ingenious. The most, I know they make a shitload of money off of that dumb contraption. So anyway, they probably burn a CD for you, so you can listen to your dumb ass. But anyway, so this that, you know, all the stars are there. I'm the middle of the road type of fan. Okay, so when I go to these things, I like to see the superstars, but I don't ever pose with any of them. I do with the cutouts, but I don't ever stand in line for an hour to greet them and get their autograph. Doesn't mean that much to me. The only one I would probably stand in line for is probably The Rock, because I would like to meet him, because I like to meet and rub shoulders with greatness. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of rub off on me. Maybe I'll learn something real quick, you know what I mean? That'll propel me to new heights. So, it was a bunch of bullshit. We all, you know, in the middle of the whole arena, they were doing these little games where they would do like, this whole sumo wrestling thing. They would actually have matches, which was cool. You sit down front row, just watch these matches. That was fun. You know, a lot of the mid-carders would come out. You had that. They even had an impression contest. I swear to fucking God, the dude was racist or something. He wouldn't pick me. He's pissed me off. It's the only thing I can think to pull is the race card. I ran out there 2 times. Like, me. I wanted to do my Rock or my Hogan. You know what I'm saying? I was better than every single one. The only dude that was good there was a guy that did the Fink. He did Howard Finkel. He was perfect. He did a perfect Finkel. So anyway, after that and everything, you got Hall of Fame. Now we went to Hall of Fame. They told us like to be there at 6, but it started at something at like 8. So we there, our feet's killing us. We all fucking in line. I start sitting on the fucking floor. I'm getting pissed. And the whole time there's other people yelling, but hey, get your t-shirts here, get your t-shirts, get your hats, get your programs, get your t-shirts, get your hats, get your programs, get your t-shirts, get your hats, get your programs. I'm like, come on, man. Let's the fuck in this building. Like, I'm already pissed off. Fucking Axxess wasn't that good. My fucking suitcase wheel broke. New York City stinks. It's got a lot of people. It's dirty. It's crowded. It drives me nuts. I like certain aspects of New York City, but I don't like certain aspects of New York City. I can never live there. It would drive me fucking through the roof. And that's nothing against New Yorkers, but I'm just saying, look, if y'all can do it, it's what you grew up in. It's all you know. That's you. I heard people come down here from New York and like, hey, it's too quiet down here. So anyway, so we get in. I wanted to fucking stab Mick Foley in the middle of his fucking throat. He talked, when his acceptance speech had to be 45 minutes to an hour long. I don't think it was quite an hour. I could not believe that out of touch son of a bitch talked that long. Okay, so after that, everybody else got up and did their own speech, which wasn't too long. I forgot what the girl's name was, but she wrestled last year with the Divas. She brought out Bob Backlund, okay? The fans started to boo her, and I felt bad for her. I don't think it was because she was boring. I think Mick had fucked it up for any other person that went a little too long. You got what I'm saying? So that guy there, Bob Backlund, was mad when he came out. He let everybody know I've known her for a long time, and I respect her very much. Like, everybody got all quiet. Like, damn, we fucked up. We fucking made Bob mad. You know what I mean? So, Trish Stratus gave her little speech. She's pregnant, apparently. And it was funny, too, because when she introduced her husband, everybody booed him. Like, they booed the shit out of him every time. I think his name was Ron. And they were like, chant, we hate you, Ron, or something like that. It was funny. They kept messing with him. And then, at the end, like, everybody was chanting, Ron, 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 Ron. You know, everybody gave him some respect. So that was cool. You know, Booker T came out. You know, Stevie Ray, his brother, introduced him, told a little story about him and Booker and everything, and that was cool. So we might see a little reunited Harlem Heat soon, possibly. I don't know, a little nostalgia act. I can't really think of anybody else. You know, I wasn't a San Martino fan. I wasn't watching San Martino, so I don't know much about him. I have respect watching the man, listening to him talk, but I don't know much about him. You know, it wasn't my time. So, but all in all, Hall of Fame was okay to me. Then we get to WrestleMania. Now, WrestleMania, so we leave, and we had, WWE is cool because when they set you up with WrestleMania, see, last year they gave us, you know, they gave us a bus ride, you know, free shuttle bus to and back from WrestleMania, which is cool. There was a monorail in Miami that was free, and they gave us directions to get to everywhere. So that was cool. That was, you know, now this time they gave us these New Jersey Transit passes, so we could take the trains anywhere we needed to. You got what I'm saying? And trains and buses anywhere we needed to. So we get on the New Jersey Transit, and it's funny because we go to New York Penn Station, we all on the train, all the WrestleMania fans is getting on there. And if y'all don't know, the best thing about live shows, especially WrestleMania, is that the fans are all there together. It's mob mentality. We have one mind, and it's a good ass fucking time. Somewhere where something would be otherwise just a boring time, the fans, all of us together, make it better. So we're on the train, and as you know, a lot of y'all know, when you come to New York City, if you're driving or if you're on the train, you have to go through a tunnel. You have to go under the water and then back into the city. So underground, under the water, and back into the city. So we're going through this dark-ass tunnel, and as soon as we come into the light, like a bullet right out of the tunnel, you hear the whole train, everybody from front to back, yeah! Like, everybody just starts chanting and shit. So everybody knows, yeah, we're on our way to WrestleMania. So we get off, we take the shuttle buses from the train station to WrestleMania. We get in there, we're having a good time. Now, we're all waiting to get in there, and eventually me and Sarah want to get something to eat. So we get the cheesesteak line, and we're going to get a drink. And then I missed The Miz and Wade Barrett. But the way they were cheering, see, that's what I'm talking about. It is the electricity, the energy of everybody being there together. The Miz and Wade Barrett normally ain't that fucking entertaining, okay? But it was a good ass time because everybody else was just like, damn, like everybody was just so happy to be there. Started raining and shit. I was about to get mad then, but it stopped. So for the whole show, it wasn't raining, but it was cold as fuck. So I forgot my long johns too. But anyway, funny side note that Sarah ordered the cheesesteaks for us, right? And she said, I mean, we were mad like this whole trip. This whole trip was kind of pissing us off because of the weather, how cold it was, stuff like that. And she comes down, she sits down, she got the cheesesteak. She was like, I think he was fucking retarded. That's why the line was moving so slow. She was like, when she gave him his order, gave him the order, he was like, 1 cheesesteak, 1 cheesesteak, 1 bottle of water. So, yeah, he probably was retarded. Anyway, so let me see how much time I'm running on here. All right, so I'm just going to tell you really the matches I remember in no particular order, because if I remember them, it means they had an impression on me. I remember Mark Henry and Ryback. It wasn't that good of a match, but everybody was really impressed at the end when Ryback picked him up. Put him up. And we were actually surprised that he lost. But then we picked him up again, did it, that was pretty hot. I was really impressed by that. Let me see. Everybody was really mad that Ziggler didn't cash in the Money in the Bank. They were really mad that he did not do this at, WrestleMania. That whole match, I was alright or whatever, The match with The Shield and Randy Orton, Big Show, and Sheamus, that was all right. That was all right. There was some nice spots there with the Shield and them. I really wasn't paying attention that much. I mean, I was. I was having a good time with the crowd and everything. But as y'all know, this WrestleMania was lackluster. It really wasn't what everybody wanted. So, all right. So we got that. We got that. Then I thought this was retarded. Why in the hell would you book Lesnar and Triple H after Punk and The Undertaker? Why? Whoever did it, you're retarded. Whoever it was, that must have been a stipulation in somebody's contract to sign on, or someone's ego or something. I don't get why you would do that. It makes no sense. The streak is almost now to the point where it's as important as the title. It really is. And y'all need to start respecting the World Heavyweight Championship a lot more than you do, putting it in so early. What it needs to be, from now on, you get your mid-cards all the way up, okay? Then, what you should always do, it should always be like this, okay? One of two ways. Either it should be the streak, World Heavyweight Championship, and then WWE Championship, or it should be World Heavyweight Championship, the streak, and then the WWE Championship. That's the way it should always be. You fucking disrespect all the men that carried that fucking title. I hate that they do that they put it on early in the show like that. It's fucking stupid. So anyway, yeah, so, what the fuck other matches? I'm trying to think. The other matches were there that I would even, Anyway, okay, so like I said, I'm gonna talk about what I remember, alright? So, I'm gonna talk about in the order I wanna fucking talk about it. So, Triple H and Lesnar. The Triple H and Lesnar come out. It was really weird because for any of y'all was watching, saw Triple H, I was like, what the fuck is that snow on his stomach? What the fuck is that? Is that soap? What is that? Apparently, he got 2-degree burns, second-degree burns from the CO2. That they blow out for the smoke and shit for his whole entrance. And they had like the pipe right there. And he walked through and just right on him. If you see, when he's walking, he's like, all of a sudden you'll see him like wipe it off because apparently he felt it starting to burn his ass. So, I mean, that match was all right. What was funny is I don't think y'all know, but from where I was sitting, in perspective of the crowd, I mean, we were having a good ass time laughing at Lesnar. Lesnar was fucking funny, man. He kept laughing, making all these different faces while he was fucking up Triple H, dominating him for the most of the match. So, we were really having a good time laughing at Lesnar. To me, it was a good match to me. It was good. It wasn't great. It was good. I didn't feel it was bad. I felt it was good, though. I was entertained, so I had a good time with that match. All right, now let's talk about Punk and Undertaker. I loved Undertaker's entrance. He came up. I was like, what the fuck is that? Oh, shit, it's like souls from hell grabbing on. He's a demonic-ass character. But they made us love him. You know what I mean? So he coming up from the underworld and shit, you know. And him and Punk, to me, had the pretty much the best match to me. Just like last year. To me, Undertaker's match stole the show for me. For me, okay? I'm a big Undertaker fan. I love him. You know what I mean? I hope he never breaks the streak. I don't think there's anybody that can break it. The only person I think capable of it is Lesnar right now. Possibly The Rock, but Lesnar has a dominant type of thing. But they've been making him lose all these matches, which is absolutely stupid considering he's a UFC heavyweight champion. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. But anyway, I loved seeing Punk get fucking planted. I loved it. I hate Punk. I know y'all love him. Believe it or not, it was like 70-30 or 60-40 in the favor of CM Punk, the way the crowd was chanting. They were loving Punk, especially at Hall of Fame, too. They loved Punk. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. He's so, maybe to me, is he's so good at playing an asshole that's the reason why I don't like him. But I also hear he's an asshole in real life. And a lot of times, the characters, they just are themselves, but they turn up the heat. They turn up the volume a little bit. You got what I'm saying? And that's what brings you, you know, who they are. Like The Rock says, I'm me, but I turn up the volume. So, you know. But anyway, so that was a good match. I love the reversals in that. And, you know, the Undertaker still fucking got it. I don't know if he can still jump the third rope because I saw how Paul Heyman got in his face to keep him from doing it. But I don't know that. I would have loved to have seen that. But anyway, that was a good match. And then we get down. We get down to the WWE Championship. How many minutes I got here? All right, 17 minutes. Man, look, here's the thing. You know, John Cena came out. Oh, we booed the fuck out of him. I hate his ass. And, you know, him and The Rock start getting it on. You know, they do their moves. And, you know, John Cena's missing everything. Like, it's funny because he's missing everything that he got off at the last match, you know, showing that he's not sure of himself, that he's messing up and all this other shit. The Rock is destroying him. And you see at one point where The Rock's like, you hear that? They don't like you. They hate you, or whatever he says. And, like, y'all understand, when it came down to the finish, like, the way the match was going, I wasn't sure who was going to win. I knew who was going to win, but I didn't want to believe it. And I didn't want to accept that could be the possibility of that happening, okay? So, you know, and John Cena reversed that one last time. I was like, get the fuck out of here. And let me tell you something. It was almost like crickets when he won. It was like crickets. It was like we were all in fucking shock. Like, under normal circumstances, probably if it was last year, we all would have probably rushed the ring and killed him, torn him limb from limb. But we were just like, oh my God, you got to be fucking kidding me. All these things going through our minds, we just, everybody left quiet. We left quiet. That's how much it fucked everybody up. We all left and it was quiet, you know what I'm saying? So, nobody gave a damn about Cena. Everybody still fucking hates you. You fucking suck, you're horrible. Whatever, fucking dick. So then we get to Monday Night Raw. Now, Monday Night Raw was the best show I possibly have ever been to, right next to WrestleMania 28. Because of the fans, because of what we did. I mean, we made that show what it was. I mean, that was like history there. Like, even JBL said it's probably the best crowd I've ever been part of. You know what I mean? I may have to pause for a second because my camera only takes like 20-minute clips, just so you know. So anyway, we get there, and you know, I mean, the crowd is just chanting everything. If y'all saw it, I'm telling y'all, the best thing was to fucking be there. You know what I'm saying? John Cena came out, and actually, if you look, me and Sarah are booing the hell out of him. Booing the fuck out of him, just like this. Please, if you DVR'd it, go back and look at that. We are booing the hell out of him. I'm wearing a dark blue sweater type shirt, she's wearing like a green summer dress, right? I think it's getting close for me to, yeah, have to pause it. So hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. All right, now, so, yeah, so we get in there. I mean, they're having their matches. You know, we boo the fuck out of him. He gets the hell out of the ring, you know, after Mark Henry comes out and shit. And, you know, I would just want Mark Henry to fuck him up right there. You know, it's funny. I know wrestling is a show, but you get so emotionally involved with these characters. You want to see really harm or good be done to them. So, all right, so they leave or whatever. When Ziggler came out to cash in Money in the Bank, we fucking snapped. We went crazy. You know, I've been telling y'all since I started doing the Raw real times a long time ago. I told y'all that Ziggler had it. Ziggler's got the it factor. Personally, to me, he should probably be the next face of the company, as far as I'm concerned. Get John Cena's monkey ass the fuck out of here. He's fucking. I don't understand why they shove him down our throats. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get it. Is he under contract to be the face for a certain amount of time? Because if that's the case, I guess that's the reason why. But I can't because never mind. Anyway, so let me see, what other matches did they have that night? Randy Orton and Sheamus were totally overtaken by the crowd. We were doing the wave. We were, you know, doing the Fandango song. We were chanting Jerry. We were chanting Michael Cole. We were chanting JBL. The pretzel dude was selling pretzels in the stadium, in the arena. I mean, and he's walking up the steps, and they're like, "We want pretzels. We want pretzels," and he just starts laughing. He's cracking up, and because one of the guys had actually asked for pretzels, he was like, "Yeah, like right here." And as soon as he sold him the pretzel, everybody was like, "Yeah!" Like the whole crowd went nuts once the dude got his pretzel and everything. I mean, we had a fucking good ass time. I mean, you want to talk about energy? I mean, like, the UK crowd loved Wade Barrett. Which, by the way, I don't understand why he lost it and then he won it the next day back. Completely ridiculous. Stupid. But they kept chanting like this, Wade Barrett's Bobby on me. Wade Barrett's Bobby on me. I don't know what the fuck that means. They tried to explain it to us. These two Indian dudes that was from Great Britain were trying to explain it to us. Whatever. Sarah likes to get into the whole European thing because she's been to Ireland. She told me she felt very at home in Ireland. So now she's a turncoat whenever she gets a chance to you know, get along with something European. So she was sitting there chanting, "Wade Barrett's Bobby on me. Wade Barrett's Bobby on me." Yeah, that's just her. That's what she does. She's a turncoat. I need to get Zeb Coulter and Jack Swagger to talk to her. It's USA, USA. We the people. So anyway, that little stuff was funny. You know, Zeb Coulter and him. They started chanting, "Use your mustache, use your mustache." Zeb Coulter's in there like, "Fuck him up with your mustache." What else was there, y'all? I mean, it's really hard for me to recall a lot of stuff, you know. When Big Show came out and fucked up Randy Orton, they're like, "Thank you, Big Show," because nobody gave a damn about that match. I don't know if it was just boring or we just saw it 1,000 times, but we just weren't behind it, you know. Everyone was very pleased to have the Undertaker there, but we were more pleased when the Shield came out, and then all of a sudden we realized, boom, here comes Kane and Daniel Bryan. Now we got another three-way. I thought the dead man was gonna go to sleep until next year, but no. Apparently, probably Extreme Rules, we're gonna have this whole 6-man tag, and The Rock's supposed to be there. By the way, The Rock was booed the fuck out of the building, even though he wasn't there, because like people were thinking like, wait a minute, how the fuck? Like a lot of people are still skeptical about this whole groin tear excuse, you know, this abdomen adductor. You know what I mean? There's rumors that he was very unsatisfied with the finish to WrestleMania. Some people are saying like he was basically talked into, you know, laying down for John Cena, and after doing it, he wasn't pleased. So he's like, "Fuck y'all, I'm tired of this shit." So I don't know, you know what I mean? But hopefully he's not done with wrestling. You know, he's one of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest, and I would love to see him perform again. But yeah, that's what I'm hearing, you know. So he was booed because I think the crowd just didn't believe it. I think the crowd just did not believe that excuse. So anyway, you get down to the last match, you know, John Cena versus, Mark Henry. That was really stupid to have Mark Henry counted out. I mean, come on, y'all. I mean, you know, now he don't get a title shot because he didn't beat John Cena. So, whatever. Anyway, all in all, and we left. We, through the whole show, just kept chanting Fandango's music. And at the end, John Cena was like, because y'all didn't see this part. Oh, I loved when Mark Henry and Ryback fucked him up. Oh, I loved that. Oh my God, it felt so good to see Ryback turn on him, clothesline the fuck out of him, and shell shock him. I loved it. Absolutely loved the end of that show. Loved it, y'all. And then we're all chanting that, and John Cena gets up and he's like, you know, gives us this corny ass, you know, the best thing you guys chanted was "We are awesome." And I'm like, oh God, don't try to be our friends. Don't try to get us to fucking cheer you. Fuck you. Oh, and he made me mad too, because he made me laugh like 4 times during the show. And you don't want anybody you don't like to make you laugh. You know what I mean? He made me laugh when he danced both times in the fucking show. And then when he had said the whole thing about we want to have sex with chocolate and we want to eat more, that was kind of funny to me. So, but anyway, so he said, you know, like normally what we do is we play somebody's music and we leave, and you know, but now you guys are going to play the music. So we were all like, da-da, da, 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 da. And then they start playing it, and then they're showing all different people in the audience doing it. You know, that was a good time. And then on the way out, we all start chanting, yes, 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 yes. And then in the parking lot, we're, you know, da, 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 da. Everybody's still doing it. It was just like a mass of fun. Like, normally it wouldn't have been funny, but it was a good time because everybody made the best of that fucking show. And, you know, on the bus ride back, what was funny was on the bus ride, Sarah was sitting down. We were sitting down in back of these guys. And you could see this guy's iPod. And she was like, you know, that guy just actually looked for, found John Cena's theme and put it on to listen to. I was like, he's just corny, babe. I gotta say. I mean, yeah, I know it's really corny for you to be rocking out to John Cena. Like, really, dog? Anyway, so on the train ride back from, you know, all the stations all the way into New York, they are chanting that. They're chanting different things. They're like, there's an old man there from Scotland, and they were like, this guy's awesome. This guy's awesome. That car sucks. You know, like they were just, you know, talking about each other. They were running up and down in between the trains. We were dancing, doing Fandango. You know, then I got a chant started and shit. And I was all like, what did I say? See you next year. And then everybody was like, see you next year. You know what I mean? So I felt proud of myself for getting a chant started. You know what I'm saying? That was fun. And we all left, man. We all dispersed throughout Penn Station, left for our own destinations, still doing yeah, so that's my story, y'all. All in all, the last 2 days were good, but if I were going to rate the whole trip as a whole, I mean, it's a fucking C. You know, last year was an A. This year was a C. You know what I mean? I just was not feeling it, and I'm going to go next year. I will be there in New Orleans, baby. The city of voodoo. I will be there for 30 because I think something big's going to happen for 30. So, but if things don't change by then, and if John Cena is not the face after that, fuck it. I'm probably not going to go no more. You know what I mean? Like, fuck him and fuck the WWE if they keep doing this shit. Because I'm not going to, you know, I ain't going to be no mark for this shit. Fuck that. Anyway, y'all, hope you enjoyed the story. Yeah, shit. Any questions about the show? Post them below. If I missed anything, it's because I didn't fucking remember it, because I didn't give a damn, because it didn't leave an impression on me. Alright, y'all. Talk to you later.